Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2, testing, testing, 1 2. Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. I'm having difficulties. Having difficulty. I had a difficulty going live. I'm hoping y'all come and get in. This is the Few the Proud, the For Real TV. For some reason, I'm having difficulties. I had a problem going live for some reason. I couldn't get in. It wouldn't go live. Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. I'm trying to get rid of the other man. Man, I can't get in. I'm gonna go on mute for a second here. Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. I hope I'm being heard. Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. Okay. Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. I'm hoping my sound is there. I had a little difficulty here. Okay, testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. I had a little difficulty here going live. For some reason, it wouldn't go live, so I had to start all over again. I had to go out and come back in again. I had to go out and come back in again. This is the Few the Proud, the For Real TV. Right Black at you. Right Black at you. Uh, let me try to get some things together here. I actually started on time, but it wouldn't. It for some reason it wouldn't let me go live. For some reason it just wouldn't go live, so I had to start all over again. I had to go out and start all over again. So this is the Few the Proud, the For Real TV. Right Black at you. Right Black at you. And I'm hoping I'm being heard good. Let me try here. I see Ron over here I see Ron over on the Facebook. Come back over again, Ron. I couldn't get it to work right, but it's working right now. When you go in, go to the very first video at the top that says live and click on that one, then you should be able to get in. I had to go out and come back in. For some reason, my live wouldn't work. It wouldn't let me go live. But we live now. This is the Few, the Proud, the For Real TV. And you see what topic I put up. I just put up just stop it. And the reason why I put that topic up, just stop it. You know, and what I mean by that, a lot of the nonsense that we do as adults. You know, I was out today. I don't know if y'all seen the little short video I put up today when I was out, and I was just recapping on some stuff that happened last night on the live. But today, you know, I talked to my people. I talked to my people today while I'm out and about. And I mean, man, we need to just stop. I think we need to stop and start all over again. We need to stop and start all over again. That's what I really do think we need to do that. I really do. Oh, I see Alan in the house. Okay, Alan. I talked to Brian about your problem with your computer. Okay, I'm gonna have to give him a call. I couldn't find. He in my phone somewhere. I'm gonna have to find him and give him a call. Hopefully he can come by and help me out. Cause I had a problem going live today for some reason. For some reason, I hit the live button and it wouldn't connect. And it wasn't the internet because I was looking at that. The internet was connected. I'm gonna give a shout out to everybody over there on Facebook. Hey, Miss Tate. Hey, baby, how you be? And like I said, the topic of the day is it simply just says stop it. I hope you're doing swell. I hope your family is doing good. And I hope you're doing good. And I hope your family is doing good. This is the Few, the Proud, the For Real TV. And like I said, the topic of the day is just stop it. Okay, I will send it to you to yourself. Okay, thanks, Alan. Yeah. As I was saying, I think we need to restart. I think we need to stop it and restart. And it's almost like going back to, if you go back to some of my old videos, yes, stop it. Yes. If you go back to some of my old videos where I got the New World Order, you understand what I'm saying? Because I think we need to stop and start all over again. I think we need to stop and start all over again. Because it's like we headed for self-destruction. It's like the things that we do, it's not in our favor. It's like how can I put it? Trying to, pick the correct words. It just seems like all the things we do is detrimental to us. From what I see, okay, from what I see, and the feedback I get from my people when I'm out, in and out of these barbershops and stuff, talking to the people, some of the stuff that I get back, it's like the thinking is not there. You know what I'm saying? It's like we just stuck. It's like we stuck on one or two things and that's it. It's like we can't think for ourselves. And that's because we've been programmed the wrong way. I think we need to stop. And when I say stop it, we need to stop, reprogram, and start over again. And what I mean by that, I ain't saying stop your lives. What I mean by that is our way of thinking. We need to get new information. Because for one thing, One thing for sure, two for certain, you can't grasp a new idea on an old way of thinking. I'm gonna say that again. You can't grasp a new idea with an old way of thinking. Okay? So our thinking has to get new with the new ideas. I think that's why we're getting left behind. Hey, Karen, I think that's why we're being left behind. Because I'm saying that it's like everything everything we do is detrimental to us. Okay, Ron, I see you got in. Okay, my brother. Peace and black power. But it seems like thumb up the video, thumb up the video, thumb up the video. I got 3 people over here on the YouTube channel. Thumb up the video, thumb up the video. Thumb up the video. Share, subscribe, and thumb up the video. Subscribe, share, hit that little bell, and subscribe to the channel and share the channel to your social medias and everything. But I'm saying, yeah, I that's why I didn't have to do a whole lot of thinking for this one right here. Yeah, and share, yes. I had to do a whole lot of thinking on for this one here. Okay, I don't know. Ron said, "Where's everyone at top?" I don't know. You know what, Ron? They might be on the other live that I had put up that wouldn't go live, and they might be there still waiting. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, thank you, Alan. I got that. They might be there still waiting. So I'm hoping they'll see sooner or later and go out and come back in. Because when I started up, it wouldn't go live for some reason. It just kept spinning and spinning and spinning. So I had to start all over again. I had to stop it. Like the title said, I had to stop it, go out, come back in and start all over again. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, I don't know if it's, well, I don't know if it's me, but I really don't think that was me because I know how to go live. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I already know. We already know what, I'm being shadow banned. We are being shadow banned. Because this channel is we. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But this is the Few the Proud of For Real TV. Right Black at you. And but yeah, the feedback I get from people, you know, when I'm out and about, and if you've seen what I shared earlier, you know, it's like we just need to stop it. We need to stop and start over. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying start from the beginning, but we need to change our way of thinking if we're gonna do anything. Because when I'm seeing our way of thinking is to the internet is messing up. It might be my internet then, and I'm paying these folks all this money. And that might have been. I don't know. I don't know. But we need to stop it and restart. We need to stop it and restart. Restart our thinking. We need to change our way of thinking, especially. See, we have to remember the way we've been programmed. We've been programmed from birth, from school. You understand what I'm saying? They programmed us. They programmed us on what to think and not how to think, all the way up to college. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? They programmed us on what to think, but not how to think. And we're going to have to change that. We're going to have to change that. This is the Few the Proud of For Real TV. I don't know. What is it doing now, Alan? I'm hoping I ain't froze. I'm looking at my TV over here, but I think I'm okay. That's why I try to keep it on with the volume down so I can see myself and make sure I'm not freezing up. Okay. And this is the Few the Proud of For Real TV. Yeah, I don't know where everybody at today. Like I said, I couldn't go live with the first time I went up, and I'm hoping they not still sitting there waiting for me to go live. That might be what it is. Okay. No, but internet messing up, not just you. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Okay. But yeah, that's why I put this topic up. I mean, really ain't a topic. It's just stop. I think we need to stop and regroup as a people. That's what I'm saying when I say stop it. We need to stop it because the directions we're heading, it's like we headed for self-destruction. It's like we headed for self-destruction. Says Russians is coming top. Okay, okay. I would give a shout out to everybody over on Facebook. This is the Few the Proud of For Real TV over on YouTube. If I can get you to come to the YouTube channel, I get tired of saying it, but we over here on YouTube. The Few the Proud of For Real TV on YouTube. Um, let me see what I can do here. Hey, what's going on, nephew? I see you, nephew. What's going on, nephew? Hold on, nephew. Right, Black got you. Right, Black got you. My fault, Ron. I'm glad you told me that. But one of the ways to get over your fears, if your fear of anything, is to restart. Is to stop it, restart it. Your thinking. Stop it, restart your thinking. Stop it, restart your thinking. See, I go into everything head, just straight on head first. You know what I'm saying? But I had to learn that though, because it was things that it was it was it was the things that I feared was I ain't gonna really say fear. I'm gonna say things that I didn't know. Let me put it that way. And we do fear the things that we don't know. You understand what I'm saying? The things that we don't know, you know, can give you some type of fear. You know, believe it or not, most of my fears came from um doing something different from what I had always did. That's the part of the fear. Okay? That's the part of the fear. Doing something different. You dig what I'm saying? See, everything I ever did was in the streets. And I was used to fast money. You dig what I'm saying? Fast, 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 fast. You dig what I'm saying? Because I didn't have no patience. Not only did I didn't, I ain't gonna say not only that I didn't have no patience, it was what I put my time into. I didn't it was almost like my fear was learning legit stuff. Okay. I try to put it like that. I never been, I never been like scared of nobody and no stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? Most of my fears came from I was just saying I don't know I cuz you was over here today trying to work. That's what I was trying to work with. I remember we was trying to work with that. I know it's very. I'm trying. I tried. Let me try to move the lighting up. I don't know. I don't know. I think it might be my internet. I think it might be my internet. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's a lot better. Oh, wow. Thank you, cuz. I'm doing some more. Let's see if I can get it a little clear. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a lot better. That's a lot better, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, yeah, but as I was saying, um, my fears, most of my fears came in the form of really in the form of legit stuff. Cause that was, when I started trying to do legit stuff, it was new to me. You dig what I'm saying? And not only that it was new to me, not only that it was new to me, I really didn't have nobody to help me out and teach me. See, it's like for me, almost everything I did, I had to learn on my own. You dig what I'm saying? Almost everything I did, I had to learn on my own. You know, I had to learn on my own. But that's what it is. You know, just to keep even this YouTube stuff. Ain't no one to show me. I just, just doing it, and I'm just still doing, and I'm learning as I go. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm learning as I go. I'm getting help every now and then along the way. But I just figure I just keep going and keep going and keep going. Sooner or later, I get, some more people around me that know better than I do and will help me out. But one thing for sure, too, for certain, I'm not going to stop. That's one thing I would never do. It's just stop. Yeah, I never just stop. Okay? I never just stop. But this is the Future Proud of For Real TV. Right Black at you. Right Black at you. The topic, you see the topic I put up. I just put up stop it. And I'm gonna rephrase, regenerate why I said that. The reason why I say that is because what I see every day, it's like we headed for self-destruction. And I think we need to stop and regroup as a people. As a people. As a people. We need to stop and regroup as a people. We need to stop and regroup. That's what I'm saying. I think we need to stop and regroup as a people. Because a lot of the information I get from the people, it's like destructive. And what I mean by destructive, not harmful physically, but mentally. We're stuck. We're stuck in we're stuck in an old way of thinking, and it's new things going on. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like I said on one of my other videos when we was talking about currency. You understand? We was talking about money. Money is a currency. It went to a currency in 1971 when Tricky Dicky, remember he used to always do this, peace, Tricky Dicky with his and had his hand in your pocket. Nixon, Tricky Dicky. He took the money off the gold standard and made it a fiat. And made it fiat. He took it from off the gold. When it went off the gold standard, it went to a fiat current. It went to money, went to what you call fiat. Okay? Because it wasn't backed by anything. You understand? It went from fiat to a currency. Okay? Because the currency, once you start using it, it becomes a currency. So when they took it off the gold standard, really money it's not really worth anything. And okay, what you mean, Top? It's not worth anything. I'm gonna break it down from the research I did. That I did, some years ago. I still remember some of it. That the dollar is only worth what you. The dollar is only worth what you. Let me see how can I put it. It's okay, like this here. I'm gonna do it like this here. This bottle of water. Whatever you think this bottle of water is worth, then that's what you will pay for it. Okay? Whatever you think this bottle of water is worth, then that's what you will pay for it. That's what I mean by whatever you think something worth. When you go buy a car, whatever you think that car is worth, that's what you try to pay for it. You understand what I'm saying? I hope y'all getting what I'm saying. It's not money not worth anything if you don't do nothing with it. If you take your money and throw it in the trash, it ain't worth nothing. It's only worth what you think you should get for it. Let me put it that way. It's only worth what you think you should get for it. It's only worth what you think you should get for it. And this is the Few, the Proud, the For Real TV. Right black at you. Right black at you. But stop it. Stop it. That's what the title say on here. Stop it. This is the Few, the Proud, the For Real TV. Title says stop it. Stop what? We need to stop our direction we going in. We need to stop our way. We need to start over with our way of thinking. Almost like if you go to my New World Order, it really breaks down what I'm talking about right now. Because it's almost the same. Because if you look to see when I did that New World Order, ain't nothing changed since then. And that's maybe been a year ago. I think that was a year ago, last summer. We did. And I get the same feedback. I ask the same questions, get the same feedback. And that tells me that we're not growing as a people. We're not growing up here. That's why you got people, we got so-called men in the street, 40 years old, still walking around showing their butt. That's a man child. That's a man child. That's not a man, that's a man child. Probably got 5, 6 kids and ain't taking care of none of them. I hate to say it, but it's the truth. This is the For Real channel. This is the For Real channel. So I'm going to get it to you in the raw because I want you to give it back to me in the raw. Is anybody on over here on YouTube agreeing with me or disagreeing with me? Give me some feedback. This is the Few, the Proud, the For Real TV. And I'm saying, come on with it. I'm saying we need to change our way of thinking, or we're not going to never go nowhere as a people. The course we headed on, self-destruction. And we're doing it to ourselves. We do the same thing over and over and over and over again. Just think about it. Just think about it. We go to work every day, spend the money on the bills, of whatever little bit we got, we do whatever we can, and then we start back over again. We start back over again. What y'all call a weekend? I call it a strong game because I finish strong. I don't have weekends. I finish strong. You did. I start working stronger when we get to that part of the week. What y'all call the end, I call it strong game. Like today, I hustle harder. Tomorrow, all the way down. Mashing for my rations all the way down. Because I finish strong. Not weak. I finish strong. So I don't have weekends. I have strong games. Okay? Why? It's all in the way of thinking. It's all in the way of thinking. We've been taught a lot of stuff backwards to benefit them. Not to benefit you, to benefit them. To benefit them. Am I still live over here on the YouTube? I'm hoping I'm being heard. I'm hoping I'm being heard. Okay, all right. Okay, well, let's talk about what that type of thinking sounds like. Be the example. Okay, I mean, what you mean sound like? Come on, you gotta give me a little bit more than that. Because if you've been listening, I just told you what it sounds like. But let me mute out for a second. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Right black at you. Right black at you. Um, Dre, I really don't get that question though. You say, well, let's talk about what that type of thinking sounds like. Be the example. Okay. Peace and black power to everybody. Hope everybody is good over here on Facebook. We're getting it in over here on the YouTube channel, The Few, the Proud, The For Real TV on YouTube. Let me see if I understand that, Dre. I guess you're saying what that thinking would sound like. What I'm saying. What I'm saying now. That's what that thinking would sound like. That sound like rebuilding this. We have to change our way of thinking. We have to change our way of thinking. We got to feed ourselves the right information. You got just think about where all our information, all our information come from. All our information came from the enemy. All our information came from the enemy. So everything that we've been taught, we have to go back and reevaluate it. For one, everything we've been taught, we got to go back and reevaluate it. Fact check everything that we think we know. That's the start right there. Because what that will do is change our way of thinking. It even change our approach. It even change our approach to things. Okay. Your internet is not good right now. I don't know what's going on with this internet. It wouldn't even let me go back live. I don't know what's going on with it. Can you hear me? I don't know what's going on with it. We supposed to be calling it. I have to get rid of this internet and get me another one. Is it going in and out, or what is it doing? I'm seeing on the computer, it's looking strong, but it may not be strong. This is just even starting off today. This has been a horrible start. I never had a problem that I had today starting. Okay, yes, and we can't see you better when you are closer. Okay. How is that? Is that better? Okay. When you sit back, you are breaking up. When you are sitting up, we see you really well. So I guess I'm about to sit like this, huh? Okay. All right. Right Black at you. This is the Few the Proud of Real TV. Yeah, I don't know. They saying the internet is going, it's going in and out. I don't know what. I don't know. And I wiped the camera and it is clear now. Look on the TV. It was just the camera on the computer. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, but I know this internet is starting to get worse and worse. Okay, this is the Few the Proud of For Real TV. Right Black at you, right Black at you. Okay, Dre, I'm up close like this here. Can you see me better? I better put this back a little bit so you can see my whole head. Okay, so I'm hoping I'm still looking good. If I stay like this, huh? Okay. Okay. Dre say yes. Okay. Yeah, I am. It made me lose my chain of thought because I had somebody come up talking to me. Felicia came up talking to me. Not sure about the looking good part. uh, no. I said I'm looking good now, and Dre said I don't know. I'm not sure about the looking good part. All right, cuz. Okay, all right. All right. All right, this is the Few the Proud of For Real TV. And now I can't sit back, right? So I'm gonna have to sit up like this. I sit up like this here. But she said when I sit back, I'm very. So yeah. So I'm gonna just sit up like this, all the way up in the camera. Okay. I lost my chain of thought. You want to come back again. This is the Few the Proud of For Real TV. Right Black at you. Right Black at you. Okay. Good example of how the community conversations would sound like. Well, most of our conversation should be sounding like um, compassion for one another. For one, we should have compassion for one another. For one, um, compassion. I'm not gonna say love. I'm just gonna say compassion. I'm gonna say compassion. I'm not gonna say love. I'm gonna just say compassion. We should have more compassion. If the conversation should have more compassion in it. You know, um, I'm a little lost for words on that, but our conversations need to be more than just like I go into every barbershop and all they talk about is sports. Grown ass. Ooh, catch myself. So I was gonna stop that cussing. Hey Stephanie Head. Hey Stephanie, what's going on, baby? We over here on the YouTube channel. Um, and it's the Few, the Proud, the For Real TV on YouTube. The Few, the Proud, the number 4 For Real. But we need to. Our conversations need to be more of a, let me say, of grown man stuff. And the reason why I say that, because just think. I'm just saying from a man's point of view. We've been we've been talking about sports since we was in elementary school, little kids. And you go in these barbershops now, that's all they talking about, man. You don't want to hear anything else, man. I be coming in popping stuff on them, you know what I'm saying? You know, they don't want to hear that mess. That to them, that's mess, man. And we don't want to hear that. We talking about how many points such and such. You understand what I'm saying? But then you ask them, okay, you got kids, and they say, yeah. I said, well, do you know what your kids learned at school yesterday? Man, we ain't talking about that. I said, you know why you ain't talking about it? Because you don't know. You don't know. But you know how many points this lame who don't care nothing about you, don't even know you, scored last night, though. How about that? We still, as grown people, talk about kid stuff. Everything is about partying. It's partying. Nothing about business. Then we wonder why we don't run nothing in our hoods. We don't run nothing. We don't produce nothing. We don't own nothing. But we consume everything. Let me say it again. Let me say it again. We don't run nothing. We don't own nothing. But we don't produce anything. We don't own nothing. We don't produce anything. But we consume everything. Think about it. We consume everything, though. I told you before, and you didn't. And I hope you wouldn't did the research on that, Dre. We spend $1.5 trillion and $1.5 trillion a year in this country. You got countries overseas and stuff don't get it don't produce $1 trillion, let alone $1.5 trillion. Okay, Dress says yes, I agree. That's why you have to find people who are like-minded to your own values. Yes, I agree with you there. Okay, we do our own things. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but see, that's our problem. Everybody doing their own thing, which is nothing. Everybody doing their own thing don't produce nothing for us or our kids. Look at other ethnic groups. Look at other ethnic groups. They don't do their own thing. They got group. They come together doing group economics. They coming together doing group economics. That's why the heading on this live here says stop, stop, stop it, stop it. Okay. Dre said, we do own business, real estate corporations. No, we really do. We really do own things. What do we own, Dre? Okay. Tell me what we own. I'm gonna wait for you to tell me what we own. Tell me what we own. Tell me what we own. What you want me to say? I own my house? Yeah, I own my house outright. I pay cash for this. For this. I pay cash for my land. But that's nothing. That's what I'm trying to say. That's just me. If I can do that, think if we came together, what we can do. And I know it's other people that own land too. I know brothers that own 50, 60 properties. As individuals, though. This is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm saying. As individuals, we don't come together and do it. That's what I'm talking about. And that little stuff ain't nothing. If you look at a whole, it's nothing. See, listen. If you come, see, what we look at, that's that small way of thinking. That's why I said stop it. The heading of the title of this live right here says is stop it. The title of this is stop it. Right. And there you go. That's what I mean. Collectively, everyone investing. What big corporation do we own? We got all these ball players. We got all these brothers chasing balls. Okay? We got all these rappers looking crazy, getting all this money. But what do we produce? What do we own? Nothing. They don't even own themselves. They ain't nothing but some slaves. Because they can be cut off at any time. That's why they watch what they say. They can't even be real men. Let them say something. Let them rappers say something wrong about a Jew, about them Jewish. Just like Kanye just apologized. Noriega just apologized. Snoop apologizing. Everybody apologizing. They make the black man stay a boy. They want the black man to be a boy. They want you to be a boy. Stay in your place and be a boy. Not a man, a boy. You shouldn't have to apologize for something that you think or feel you should have to be able to say. Okay. Dre said, I'm not going to agree that there is not one group of black folks that owns their own businesses. Okay, Dre, you're still missing my point. Let me say it again. What corporations do we own or run? Corporations. Let me tell you something. Don't you know if you have over, let me tell you something that you may not know. When it comes down to corporations, if you have 300 employees or more, you pay no taxes. If you have 300 employees or more, that corporation pays no taxes. Did you know that? Give a shout out to everybody over there on Facebook. What's up, Brian? I see you. Shout out to everybody on Facebook. I hope you're good, and I hope your families are well. But yeah, if you got 300 or more employees, you pay no taxes. I bet you didn't know that. I bet you didn't know that. But I do. You understand me? But I do. Old street urgent like me. Yeah, I know about them type of things. Yeah. Old street urgent like me. Yeah. Because I'm self-educated. This is the Few, the Proud, the For Real TV. The Few, the Proud, the For Real TV. Right black at you. With Ron must have dropped out on me. Where you at, Ron? Dre, okay, Dre said, okay, Slamander Hotel and Resort Review, 2.2 million employees, 2,500 CEOs, Shirley C. Johnson. Okay, so what's that? Is that one company? I clap for it. Is it black owned? And if it is, I double clap for it. I hope it's black owned. You understand what I'm saying? Because now what that can be is an example of what we can do. That's an example on what we can do. That's what that is. That's an example on what we can do. Okay. World Electronic Reviews, 238 million employees, 587 CEOs. Okay, all right, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good information. That's good information. That's good. That's good information. Now, where are these companies? Where are these companies located at? Ed G. Johnson. Okay. They got okay. So they got three. Okay. Okay. The first company you said had 587 CEOs. Okay. Oh, no, the first one is 2,500 CEOs. Shirley C. Johnson. Okay. 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 All right now. I see you showing me up. Come on, keep showing me up. Keep showing me up. Come on, yeah, that's right. Keep showing me up. Adam Communication Engineering Technology Review. 253 million employees, 385 CEOs. Charlie M. Adams. Okay, come on. That sound good. Sound good. Sound good. Sound good. Keep coming. Because when you get finished, I'm going to ask you a question. Okay. There are black-owned businesses throughout the United States. I never said it wasn't. First of all, I never said it wasn't. I never said it wasn't. I never said it wasn't. Okay. Now, you done show me all that. My question to you. My question to you. Okay, the first one has 2,500 employees. The CEO is Sheila Johnson. Okay. 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 Now, my question to you. My question to you. This is my question to you. Is that enough? Is that enough? And I want you to text me all these companies you just sent me. I want you to text me all these companies to my phone. Because we're going to make sure that these are really black-owned companies. Because what you need to understand, if it says minority, that don't mean it's black-owned. Okay? Just remember that. Just because it says minority, don't mean that it's black-owned. I'm not saying that's not. That's good. Okay? I don't list all of them. You can't find them on the internet. Okay? Okay? But I'm just saying, but that's all that's good. But I'm telling you, as a whole, what have is done. I know that it's not minority. Okay. So you saying they all black owned companies? If it is, that's great. That's great. That's a start. That's great. That's a start. That's the start. That's the start. That's great. That's a start. Top 20 biggest black owned companies in the US. Okay, I'll look it up. Okay. Okay, that's what you Googled. Okay. That's good. You came up with some good. You came up with some good ones too. You came up with some good ones too. I'm gonna do the same, but then I'm gonna do the real research on them. Because a lot of times they be fronts. You know why? Because the white man use them, put you out front so they can get the contracts. They get the minority contracts. You understand me? And I'm not saying they're not. I'm not saying they're not black owned. Because, see, they know, just like right here in Cleveland, I know some brothers right here in Cleveland that had dump trucking companies, try to get into the cement business, but them Italian boys pretty much shut them down. And what I mean by that, they wouldn't let them be independent. They ended up coming up under the Italian boys because the Italian boys wanted to get them minority contracts that they have to give to us. You understand me? Okay? So that's all I'm saying. But even that, shout out to everybody over here on Facebook. Okay, like, is that my auntie over there? It look like it. She said looking good, nephew. Hey, auntie. But yeah. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love it. I love it. But the only thing I'm saying, have it changed the conditions of our people. That's what I'm saying. See, what you need to understand, some of these people will get up there and they forget about you. They forget about you. You got some people just, I mean, I know, okay, let me speak for me. I know people right here got them a good job, they think is a good job, and some of these white man's corporations, and they have become white supremacists. They white supremacists and don't even know it. I know black folks that's white supremacists and they don't even know they are. They're white supremacists and they don't even know they are. They don't even know they are. They're white supremacists and don't even know they are. Okay? And Ron said, yeah, black owned is necessary. It's no question about it. You dig what I'm saying? Okay. And some don't. Why can't they glass be half full? I mean, you know, it's all good. No, I just gave the credit to them. I'm gonna get credit where it's due. I'm gonna give more credit. That's why I clap my hands. I give it more credit. Only thing I'm saying is, haven't changed anything. It's still, we still not doing group economics. That's all I'm saying. No, because it's all, listen. See, what you think is negative, it's not really negative. See, that's why I say sometimes our thinking. Just because someone's looking at all sides of things don't mean it's negative. Just remember that. You have to look at all sides of things. That's all I'm doing. But if, like I just said, I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But I question everything. You have to question everything. I seen too many fronts. Hey, Queen in the house. Hey, baby. I seen too many fronts. So you have to question everything. Excuse me. And you have to do your research. Just because they say they're black owned, you have to do your research though. There'll be a front to being black owned. And I'm not saying they're not. But you have to do your research. That's all I'm saying. You have to do your research. Because you'll be tricked. You'll be tricked. That's all I'm saying. You have to do your research. That's what I'm saying. You have to do your research. That's all I'm saying. Got 5 people over here on the YouTube. Thumb up the video. Thumb up the video. Thumb up the video. We should have 5 thumbs up. Thumb up the video. We should have 5 thumbs up. Okay. Dre say, yet you believe there aren't any. Oh no, that's not what I said. No, Dre, what are you saying? That's not what I said. No. We do have black companies. We do have big black companies. You understand what I'm saying? We do have big black companies. But all of them that we think is black-owned companies, a lot of times don't be. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You have to do your research on that company to make sure. And you know how you find out? You find out who's paying the taxes. You find out who's paying the taxes. Then you'll know who truly owns the company. That's just like these sports teams, and stuff like that there. If you look them up and see who's paying the taxes, then you'll know who owned that company for real. Just like they was talking about Michael Jordan on more of that team than what people were saying. This young dude wanted to argue me down. This was some years ago at a gym we used to work out at. You understand what I'm saying? I told the young man, do the research on who pays the taxes and who pays the most taxes and everything, then you'll find out who the majority owners are, who the majority owners really are. Okay? Once he did that research, I taught him how to do the research with his phone, and I told him to take his time and really go take a good look at it. And when he did, he came back and told me, "School, you was right." He said, "I never thought about it." I said, no. I said, no. I said, you know why you never thought about that? Because you haven't been taught it. You haven't been taught it. That's why I keep trying to, what I said when I started off, stop it. What I mean by stop it, we have to stop and restart. Restart our thinking, the way that we think. And we have to start with the research. Everything we've been taught in school, we have to doubt that. We have to reinvestigate everything we've been taught. We've been taught by our oppressors. We've been taught by people that don't like us. So, of course, they're going to teach you what they want you to know. So you can continue to be a slave. So they can benefit. Okay, yeah, we put you out front. Yeah, we're going to put you out front and say this is that and this is this. You understand? In other words, you be our token nigga. That's all I'm saying. Okay, Chris back in the house. See Chris in the house. Chris says there are a lot of African American owned businesses and banks in America. Yes. I know one or two in Texas. In Houston, I know one in Houston and somewhere else in Texas. Now, you got a credit union right here in Cleveland, down on 93rd down there. They want to tell you that it's black owned. It's fronted like it's black owned. I did the research on it, and it's not. Put it this way. It's minority owned. And when they say minority owned, they mean you might own, they might, that someone of another ethnic color than white might own 5 or 10% of it, so they can say it's minority owned. Because I had somebody argue me down about that credit union down there, and I told them how to do the research. They did the research, and they also called me and said, "Wow, Top, you was right." Thumb up the video, thumb up the video, thumb up the video. Thumb up the video. Thumb up the video. Share, subscribe, and hit that thumbs up. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying we don't have things. But when you think we have something, sometimes you have to do a thorough check on it. Because you'll be thinking it's that, and that's not what it is. And it's not what it is, because I've been through it before. I'm just telling you from experience. But yes, we do have, I'm not saying we don't have anything. I think this is what y'all might be getting that I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. It's not what I'm saying. This is the Few, the Proud, the For Real TV. Right Black at you. And that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. And I'm not downing us. I'm giving you the truth. See, our people think when you give them the truth that you downing them. No. What I'm giving you is love. Just like Brother Malcolm used to say, they said that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught hate. It was hate teaching. No, it was love teaching. Because what he was doing was giving you the truth, making you a strong black man and woman. You have to deal with truth. Okay? Okay, Michael Jordan owns 97% of the Charlotte Bobcats, is the major owner since 2010. Okay, okay. He must have just got some more. Because when I had that little brother to look it up, he didn't own that. He didn't own. No, wait a minute. Okay, Chris, what team did he co-owner on before the Bobcats? Maybe it wasn't maybe it might not have been the Bobcats. Was it another team that he was involved with before the Bobcats? Because see, I don't keep up with that sports stuff. I don't, I don't keep up with plantation. But it's economics, so I should keep up with that part of it. And if it's a brother owning like that there. But Jordan is a white boy too. He don't care nothing about you or your kids. That's why his tennis shoes cost so much, so our kids will kill each other over. Yeah, I'm gonna give you the real. Now, answer what I just said again. Was it a team before that he had part ownership in? Chris? Because I know the young brother wouldn't have looked at it, okay, even if you saying he own 97%, if he do, that's good. That's a great thing for him. Because he don't give a fuck about, excuse my language. He don't care nothing about black people. He don't care nothing about black people. So I'm just gonna keep it real. He don't care nothing about our people, and you know he don't. That's why tennis shoes cost so much, because our kids gonna kill each other over them. Okay, he got 97% of the Bobcats. How much percent of the prisons do he own? No, that's not negativity. That's truth. Not negativity. Truth. I deal with truth. Let me tell you something. If you see a pack of dogs running down the street and you throw a rock in the middle of that pack of dogs, whatever dogs say it, that's the one that got hit. Just remember that. Okay, Miss Queen, what you doing out there on Facebook? Say that. She said that's why he with a white woman as of today. Yeah, well, we already know that. But that's not negative, cuz I deal with truth. I deal with truth. That's all I'm saying. I deal with truth. We know what Michael Jordan about. He ain't about us. So so the hell with Michael Jordan. Oh, well, the team was named the Charlotte Hornets before that. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 I got you, Chris. See, I don't know. I don't know. But I tell you what, when I had the little brother to look up the taxes, he wasn't up there in the taxes. Not up in the high bracket of the taxes. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if it's that. I don't know. I know when I had him go look it up, he came back and told me, yeah, school, you're right. And I think at that time he might have owned 40-something% of it or something like that there. Maybe it's been changed now. So I don't know. But how many prison Michael Jordan owned? Okay, I'm getting him confused with LeBron. Okay. Okay. This is the Future Proud of Real TV over here. I'm gonna tell you now. I deal with truth and I deal with real. I want the facts. I don't want nothing you believe. I don't deal with belief. I deal with facts. I deal with facts, not belief. I deal with facts. And I already know you want to know who owns companies. All you got to do is look up the taxes. And it'll tell you who's the majority owners because the majority owners are going to be paying the majority of the taxes. That's how you find out. That's how you find out. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But I'm just saying, more power. That's you would think that would be black power, but it's not. Because it don't be used for us. Because they be in the bed with the other man. They're in the bed with the other man, not the black man. They're in the bed with the other man. That's all. I mean, it is what it is. This ain't hate speech. This love speech. Like Brother Malcolm told you. This ain't hate speech. This love speech. All I'm trying to do is make you think and deal with truth. That's all. Deal with truth. But you can't deal with truth if you don't know the truth. You can't deal with truth if you don't know the truth. So you have to find out what the truth is. You find out what the truth is and then you face it. Okay? You find out what truth is and then you face it. Because it is what it is. Okay. Yeah, because it is what it is. You deal with truth. The truth hurt, but it makes you strong. And one thing about the truth, see, a lot of people don't want to hear the truth. You know why a lot of people don't want to hear the truth? Because the truth means you got to do some work. So you rather live a lie than to live the truth. Because the truth means you got to do some work. That's why, especially our people, better stay in belief. Because if they get the truth, that means they got to do some work. When you come into the truth, you got to do some work. Yes. When you get the truth, when you get some truth, you got to do some work. And that's why a lot of us don't want the truth. Because that means we got to do some work. All I say is get to the bottom of it. That's all I say. Get to the bottom of it. Because when the truth will set you free, right? That's what your book say. The truth will set you free, right? But a lot of us don't want to be free. We want to stay trapped in our own little mind. In our own little minds. All I'm saying is investigate, reinvestigate, and reinvestigate, and make sure it's what it's supposed to be. Make sure it is what it is. Once you find out it is what it is, then we can go with it. That's why if you look on there, I got stop it with a question mark. Okay? Okay, the truth is in many ways is subjective. No. No, 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 no. Subjective means it's got to be something going along with the truth. No. The truth can stand alone. The truth can stand alone. Ain't no subjective. No. The truth can stand alone. Subjective means you got to have something to go with the truth. No. The truth can stand alone. I stand the truth alone. That's why a lot of people don't deal with me, because I deal with the truth in the streets. I deal with the truth. Facts. I want facts. I don't want what you believe. I don't want what you think. You dig what I'm saying? Because the truth can stand alone. The truth stand by itself. Can stand by itself. Dre, anybody can interpret the truth in their own way. Ah, boy. See, Dre, that's because you stuck in belief. That's why you keep putting something with the truth. Once again, the truth can stand alone. The truth can stand alone. When you get down to the truth, that same truth gonna be for me, for you, and everybody else. Ain't no interpretation of the truth. No. It's either it's true or it's false. Ain't no interpretation about it. It's either true or it's not. Ain't no in between. It's either true or it's not. Right. The truth is the truth. That's it. Ain't no interpretation. It's either it's true or it's not. You see, Miss Queen had to get back over here. She was on Facebook tapping me up. Now she back over here on YouTube. But the truth is the truth. That's it. Let's give a shout out to everybody on Facebook. This is the Few, the Proud, the For Real TV on YouTube. But the truth can stand alone. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Dre. The truth is the truth. The truth is going to be the truth for me, for you, and anybody else that get the truth. Ain't no interpretation. The truth is the truth. See, that's the problem. That's the problem with, especially with our people, because our people been in belief for so long. That's why I said we need to stop it. Start over and rethink. Right. The truth is the truth, whether you like it or not. Because the truth don't care nothing about your feelings. The truth don't care nothing about your feelings. Because the truth can stand alone. It ain't about no interpretation. It ain't about no subjective. None of that. The truth is the truth. And it can stand alone. Peace and Black Power. This is the Few, the Proud, the For Real TV over here on YouTube. Hey, baby, I see you there. Hey, baby. Yeah, but the truth stand alone, whether you like it or not. That's it. Because the truth don't care nothing about your feelings. See, I learned that. Being caught up in them religions. You know what I'm saying? Then I should be ready to go to war, man. You talk about Islam, man. You know what I'm saying? I'd be ready to go to war, man. Especially in them joints, in them universities, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why they still scared of them in there, in them joints. Because of the unity. You dig what I'm saying? We go to war. You say something about Islam. Terrence Whitaker, what's up, Terrence? Little Terrence, what's going on? Peace and Black Power to you. The Few, the Proud, For Real TV on YouTube. You dig? But gonna find out, that was some made up stuff. Once I started really doing my research, it was made up. It wasn't the truth. Okay, why can't there be any dialogue about what I'm saying? Instead, it's negative. It's negated. It's not negative or negative. No. Cause only thing I'm saying, I'm gonna say it again. The truth can stand alone. Truth don't need no help. The truth can stand alone. It can't be interpreted any other way by you, by me, nobody else. The truth is the truth to everybody. Now, it's whether if you want to accept it or not. That's all. That's all. This is the Few, the Proud, the For Real TV. The Few, the Proud, the For Real. The number 4, then Real TV. Because we real over here. And I'm going to get it to you real. I'm going to get it to you in the raw. I'm going to get it to you in the raw. You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it to you in the raw. Okay. Come on, Dre. Okay, Chris said the truth can be subjected to the person who is interpreting it. Okay, I understand. See, that's no, Chris. No. There's only one truth. It can only be one truth to things. It can't be two truths. One, if it's two truths, one of them got to be fake. That's all I'm saying. One of them got to be fake. It's only one truth. It can't be two truths. It's only one truth. Okay? Dialogue consists of asking questions and entertaining other points of view, TC. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. If that's what y'all say. Okay. I'm going to say okay. I'm going to just say okay. But there's only one truth. In whatever situation it is, okay, let me tell you something. If you got a man and a woman in an argument, okay, you got a man and a woman in an argument. I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna have. You're gonna have her side, you're gonna have his side, then you're gonna have the truth. Let me say it again. You can have a woman and a man in an argument. You're gonna have her side, you're gonna have his side, then you're gonna have the truth. That's all I'm saying. Then you're gonna have the truth. I mean, I don't know I don't know no other way to put it. There's only one truth. I mean, I don't know other way to put it. Like I said, the truth can stand alone. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Once you find the truth, it'll stand alone. When something ain't true, you got to find other research to back it up. You got to try to find a primary source that you're never going to find if it ain't the truth. If y'all know what a primary source is, okay. I ain't saying you don't know. I'm just saying that you got people that don't know what they think they know what the primary source is. Okay, but it just depends on what you're talking about. But you got to have things to back it up. The truth can stand alone. You ain't got to have nothing to back it up. The truth will stand alone. You dig what I'm saying? Then a person, like I had a sister that asked me, well, how do I find the truth? I said, you got to do research. She said, well, how do I do research? Okay. I said, you pull your phone out. She pulled her phone out and she looked up something on Google, and WikiLink. Okay. And the reason why we call it weak link, because because WikiLink is a weak source. Google is a weak source. Okay. Google, WikiLink, what we call weak link, is a starting ground. Now, when you look up something on there, go all the way down to the bottom and you start touching on the stuff on the bottom, and you're going to see the people who put that information up. Now, I'm going to see if I can find my paperwork where I show you I had put some stuff on Google and WikiLink. You understand? Okay. You go to the bottom down there. When you go to the bottom, you're going to see what the sources of the people where they got this information from. Now, if you really want to do real research, you have to look up all them people and then find out where all them people got that information from. See they sources. It's either source up or shut up. You have to check their sources. All of them. I used to do this. I used to get up 4 o'clock in the morning, man, and check all these people's sources. Okay? And then you'll find out when you start checking all their sources, the farther you go, the farther you go, the further back you go, the further back you went, it start dropping off. Their sources will start dropping off. The reason why it will start dropping off because it's called pseudo. So when you start looking up pseudo information, it just disappears. A primary source gonna take you all the way back to the land, the people, and the language. Okay. Okay. Queen said that's like the year here is 2022, but the earth has been here for billions of years. Say that again, sister. And that's the truth. Say that again, sister. Right. Say that again. Okay. Dre said, okay, what would you say is a strong source when you want to do research? Okay. I just told you a primary source. And Dre, I just told you how you find a primary source. See, once you start looking up, y'all need to think about what Miss Queen just said. Okay. She said, like this, the year, like that's like the year here is 2022, but the earth has been here for billions of years. That's right. That's definitely true. Now that's a fact. That's a fact. That's truth right there. Because you can look it up and find that through primary sources. Okay, now back to my cousin. She said, how can you source up? I'm gonna tell you what we call when you're doing research, when you in debate. Because I used to debate with Hebrew Israelites. I used to do all that kind of stuff. Just don't do it no more. Just too much work. Just too much work. But how you do it is what I just told you, cuz you can start with Google or WikiLink. When you go down and start checking them people's sources, okay, is that the only one? WikiLink? No, you got WikiLink, you got Google, you got it's a whole bunch of them. What I'm saying is this here, cuz once you start looking up where they got their sources from, it's going to take you to other sites. It's going to take you to other sites. Okay? It's going to take you to other sites. The other sites, I can't call them offhand. It's been a while, but all you got to do is do what I told you. Me and you get together, cuz, and I show you what I'm talking about on how you can do it. Okay. When you start looking up their information, it's gonna take you to other sites that's not WikiLink and Google. It's gonna take you to the other sites I'm telling you about. Because when you touch on them, it's gonna take you here. You touch on it again and you read that, it's gonna take you here. But I'm telling you, it's gonna take hours. I just take hours, man. I just put in hours because I was doing debates. I was debate up here. I was doing debates up at Woodhill. What they call forget what they call it now. But I was doing debates. I did debates with Minister Porkchops. Minister Porkchop is any minister. Minister Porkchop. So I'm not gonna call people names. And it was a rabbi, okay? And I told both of them up. I had my grandson with me bring my slide machine in, and I tore them both up on their Bible. Okay? But we ain't finna get into that. But the reason why I tore them up is because of my research, my primary sources. Once again, a primary source. I'm telling you what a primary source is, depending on what you're looking up. At the time what I was looking at, we was talking about the Bible, black people and stuff like that there. Who was here first and stuff like that there. Now, in that case, a primary source is you have to be able to trace it back to the land, the people, and the language. Okay? This is the Few, the Proud of For Real TV. can't make the truth be what you want it to be. Like I said before, the truth can stand alone. The truth can stand alone. Okay? This is the Few, the Proud of For Real TV. Right black at you. Right black at you. Okay? I'm going back to what Miss Queen said here. Okay? She said, that's like the year here is 2022. But the earth has been here for billions of years. And that's the truth. Now, and if you think it's not the truth, we could just start with what is her name? Annie. Oldest bones found in Ethiopia. What is her name? I forget the name they gave her. It was Annie or something like that there. But if I'm not mistaken, her bones, the oldest bones found is of a woman, Annie. If I'm not mistaken, the name is Annie. They named her Annie. And if I'm not mistaken, her bones was 6.6 billion point something years old. 6 point something like that billion years old. Billions, not million, billions. Yes. The oldest man bones was found was I think 3.4 billion years old. Yeah. Yeah. But you want to tell me about, okay, I ain't finna go into that. I'm gonna leave it alone. Because I know our people, our people get their feelings get hurt. So I'm gonna leave that alone. Stop it. What the heading of the heading of this live today is stop it. So I'm gonna stop it right there. Only thing I'm saying, we have to rethink, reevaluate everything we have been taught. Rethink, reevaluate everything we have been taught. Okay? And restart. And restart. Restart our thinking. They got us trapped. You cannot grasp a new idea on the old way of thinking. And our thinking is the old system. It's been a new world order going on, but we ain't included because we haven't caught up with the new world order. Whether you know it or not, the new world order really started in 1971 when they took the money off the gold market. That's when money became fiat currency, which is a currency. Fiat currency. The days of saving money, diversifying, is over with. But we don't know it. The millionaires and the billionaires know it, but we don't know it. But I know it. I just ain't. But it's going to happen. Because I've been getting the information. So when a show beats a tale. That's all I can tell you. A show beats a tale. You did. A show beats a tale. But I want my people to come with me. But you can't come with me with your old way of thinking. You understand? Because I have changed. I've been reprogrammed. I'm not brainwashed anymore. I'm brainwashed. I wash my brain of all that bull crap. I wash my brain of all the bull crap. See, they want to trick you into thinking that it's the devil. No, it's the system. Ain't no damn devil, it's the system. It's the system. I tell you this here, the devil ain't passing out collection plate, is he? Huh? The devil ain't passing out no collection plate. Just remember that. The devil ain't passing out no collection plate. Remember that. I'm saying it again. The devil ain't passing no collection plate. Okay? Okay. That's the heading of this live is stop it. So I'm going to stop it right there. This is the Few, the Proud of For Real TV. Come on with it. This ain't hate speech. But Marco said, this ain't hate speech. No, this is love speech. Just giving you the truth. Just giving you the truth. If somebody really love you, they're going to give you the truth. I'm giving you the truth. That's all. Giving you the truth. And the truth can stand by itself. It can only be interpreted one way. The truth. That's it. It can stand alone. Do your research, and you'll find out that the truth stands alone. You have primary sources, and you have what you call pseudo. Pseudo, once you start doing the research, is going to disappear. I'm going to tell you something. I remember, and this was years ago. I was going to community college because I was on, I just come on from one of them universities and they had you on that paper. You dig what I'm saying? So you got to either be working or going to school. So I was going to school. And I was doing some research on the brother. I forget his name. I'm going to find it. The brother almost looked like Lionel Richie. He is the brother that invented karate and kung fu. Yeah, black man. Yes, a black man. Okay? Now, I'm tell you something. Now, I'm at the college now. All these computers, all these books and stuff out there. You understand me? I'm at community college out here on out Harvard there. I think that's Harvard and Richmond or something like that. But anyway, I'm doing the research. And don't you know, the further I went back, that black man became a white man. Then he went from a white man to a Chinese man. Yes. Okay? That's because the information they have was pseudo information. That's why I started disappearing and being somebody else, because it was pseudo information. I had to send off to another brother. What matter of fact, Chris, one of the brothers that was on the color series. You know what I'm talking about? The color series. That brother Tariq. Matter of fact, right now he got an organization now that's trying to get reparations. But anyway, I had to send off some information. Got in touch with him through his email and got in touch with him. And he showed me how to go back to the library where I was at and how to go back in and get the real information. Because I didn't know how to do research. I didn't know how to do it. Okay, Dre said, what is the old way of thinking? The old way of thinking is going to that white man's job, working till you drop dead, and leaving your kids nothing. Taking your kids to the same plantation that you dropped dead on. That's the old way of thinking. That's part of the old way of thinking. That's the part of it. That's the part of the old way of thinking. The new way of thinking of the new world order. Okay? This is Top Cat. New world order. Okay? Way of thinking. Okay? We got to start over, wipe all that, because like I just said, you can't grasp a new idea on an old way of thinking. Think about what I'm saying. You cannot grasp a new idea on an old way of thinking. We can't get group economics because we got an old way of thinking. Our thinkers is a selfish thinking because that's what's been put on us from the plantation, passed down from our forefathers and foremothers, from our ancestors. Our parents gave us what they had. but what they gave us was what their parents gave them. Think about it. If you go back to your grandmother's grandmother, that ain't too far off the plantation. Think about it. That ain't too far off the plantation. I mean, what I'm telling you is stuff. What I'm really saying is really simple, so easy. It's so simple, so easy, so misunderstood. It's so simple, so easy, so misunderstood with what I'm saying. But you can't grasp a new idea on the old way of thinking. So we have to change our way of thinking. We got to go back and check on everything we've been taught and relearn it for group economics. That's why these other groups is getting it. Know why they getting it? Because they didn't have to go through what we had to go through. They didn't go through slavery like we went through. That's why it's harder for us. Don't get me wrong. I understand what we're dealing with. See, once you know what you're dealing with, then you kind of know what you're dealing with. I know the history. Probably better than anybody on Facebook and this YouTube right now. I could take you back. I could take you all the way back to Kemet when we ruled. You cannot grasp a new idea on an old way of thinking. And that's what we're going to have to do as a people. These other groups of people, it's easier for them to do group economics because they don't come from where we come from. They people ain't been through what we've been through. Don't you know we still suffering pains from slavery? Um, um, generational trauma. Generational trauma that's been passed down. Generational trauma. All the way back to the plantation, we still dealing with it today. House nigga, field nigga. That's part of it. And they have turned us into a selfish people. It's me, me, me. We have to change our way of thinking. You cannot, I'm saying it again, and I don't know how many times I'm going to have to say it. You cannot grasp a new idea on an old way of thinking. It's impossible. That's why we don't ever go nowhere. Old way of thinking. The system is in place. The system is in place. All we got to do is come together and use it. It's hard, but it ain't hard. It's simple, but it ain't easy. Any more you need to know about our old way of thinking? We continue the same vicious cycle. Hey, my man Lawson. What's going on, my brother? Shout out to everybody on Facebook. I hope you're well and your family's well. Same thing over here on the YouTube. But that old way of thinking. That's, I mean, you know, I don't know what else. All I'm going to tell you again, I'm going to say it again. You cannot grasp a new idea on the old way of thinking. My back's starting. I need to lean back for a minute. Y'all going to kill me. Okay? You cannot grasp a new idea on the old way of thinking. What's going on, my brother? Everything good, my brother. Everything good. Unbelievable, my brother. I'm unbelievable. I'm unbelievable. I hope all is well with you and your family. You know, that's part of the old way of thinking. We got to change that system. We got to change that system. And the system is in the way we think. The system is in the way we think. That's what it is. It's in the way we think. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong. It's going to see. We have to change the system now for the kids. We may not live to see it, But if we start changing it now and putting it to the kids, a new system, a new world order for black people. We got to stop thinking about our old black asses. Excuse my language. It ain't about us. It's about them. We need to put the system in place now so they can follow the system. Okay, how many people you know have the new way of thinking? Well, I know quite a few. I'm gonna put it like this here. You know, I was in Nation of Islam for 7 years. Them brothers got a new way of thinking. I'm tell you that right now. They got a new way of thinking. Okay. You might think you just see them brothers out there with them bean pies and you know, selling newspapers or whatever. But you'll be surprised what them brothers own. You understand what I'm saying? You'll be surprised what them brothers own. And I'm not just saying just up under the nation. I'm saying what they own on their own. You understand? From the Nation of Islam. You understand what I'm saying? Once you earn your Muhammad and everything, see, that's what my last name is, Muhammad, because I earned my Muhammad. It takes a long time to earn your Muhammad in the Nation of Islam, but we ain't going to go through that. But them brothers there, see, Brother Farrakhan, Ben came with the New World Order. He came with a New World Order back in, whenever that time he came to Cleveland. Let me see. I think I had just got out the university. Yeah. I had been out the university about one of them universities about probably about 3-4 months. And I went back to the nation and I worked the security down at the public auditorium because I was FOI. Okay. And he came with a New World Order then. But he actually put it in effect. He actually tried to put it in effect. When I say tried to put it in effect, is when he first started it. I think I heard about it when I was in the university, because I was still going back and forth with them, writing letters. They were sending me newspapers and stuff, even though I had already switched over to Sunni Islam, but I could never let the nation go. And so it was like late 80s, he really started, I say like 82, 83, something like that, because I know I was doing hair then too. I went away, came back. But anyway, that's when he really started to put it in effect. But his New World Order really started growing in, I would say, 93, 94 is when his New World Order for the Nation of Islam started growing. And what he was doing was showing the pattern that it can work, changing the way of thinking. And the nation it's been going that way ever since. I still talk to them brothers. Okay. I talk to them brothers when I be out there. I still talk to them brothers. Okay. I still talk to them brothers. I know them. They know me. Okay. But how many people you know have the new way of thinking? Here I am right here. Here I am. Can you see me? Can you see me, cuz? Here I am right here. Here I am right here. You go back to my New World Order on YouTube. I got New World Order, then I got the remix of the New World Order. Because I'm going to tell you something. When I first came with the New World Order, for some reason, my volume went out. And I wonder why. Okay? I wonder why my volume went out. Yeah, I know why it went out. And other people called me and said, yeah, you know why they cut that, brother. You dig what I'm saying? So then I came with the remix. But I got all that in there. You dig what I'm saying? But the first one was raw. You understand what I'm saying? Raw. Then the second one, even though you couldn't hear it though. And that made me mad. Because I was rolling on that one. But the New World Order is still good. the remix of the New World Order. Take a look at that, cuz. When you get a chance, take a look at that. The remix of the New World Order. The remix of the New World Order. Take a look at that. Okay. I'm going to get out of here. Get off of here. Been on here almost 2 hours now. This is the Few, the Proud of For Real TV. Right Black at you. Give a shout out to everybody over there on the Facebook. Shout out to everybody on the Facebook. Everybody on the YouTube. Peace and Black Power family. This is the Few, the Proud of For Real TV. Right Black at you. Right Black at you. I got 4 people on the YouTube. Now I went down to 4 as soon as I said something. So I guess they went out, so they went out to give me a thumbs up, huh? But that's our people. That's our people. But it is what it is. That's our people. But you know what? I love you people. We the hardest to deal with, but I love you. I love my people. It is what it is. And we the hardest to deal with. You did? I'm trying to, practice on my cussing. You did? Because I was going to say something else, when I said I love you, you know what. But I love my people. This is the Few, the Proud of For Real TV. Right Black at you. Right Black at you. I'm getting ready to sign on out of here. Drea, you call me. You call me. It's not hard to change your way of thinking. You talking to somebody that was locked in. And you should know this. That was locked in on the streets. It was a time in my life I thought I wouldn't do nothing else. And I'm going to say this here right now. I'm going to say what I want to say. It was a time in my life I thought I would never do nothing but pimp and sell dope. One of them two. That I wouldn't do nothing else the rest of my life, but one of them two. Okay? Because if I pimped, I had to straight out pimp. No dope. If I sold dope, then I got to work from pimping. Because they don't mix. I always knew that, and I always make sure I kept that separate. You understand me? Okay? If I could change that way of thinking to where I am today, okay? Because I grasped new ideas, but I couldn't grasp them on my old way of thinking. There you go right there, okay? This is the Few, the Proud, the For Real TV, Right Black at you. And once again, I'm going to say it again. The truth can stand alone. The truth can stand alone. The truth don't need nothing backing it up. No interpretations. There's only one way to interpret the truth, and that's the truth. That's it. The truth can stand alone. Okay? Thumb up the video, thumb up the video, thumb up the video. This is the Few, the Proud of For Real TV. I'm out of here. I've been on here 2 hours. I'm out of here. Okay? Yes, Queen. Respect that. I'm out of here. Few, the Proud of For Real. Right Black at you. Right Black at you. Dress say I'm good. No, you ain't good. You didn't got into your feelings talking about you good. I'm about to cuss. You call me soon as you get off this thing. Okay, Felicia Shaw, you saying that the only way we can work together is to think like you. No. That's not what I said. No, that is not what I said. Only thing I said, look here, you cannot grasp a new idea on an old way of thinking. That's all I'm saying. You cannot grasp a new idea on an old way of thinking. You can't do new stuff the old way. How you gonna do new stuff the old way? That's why it's new. That's why we left behind. I keep trying to tell y'all. That's why we left behind. We left behind because we can't catch up with the new ideas, because of our old way of thinking. But it's not our fault. We've been taught this way in school. And then our parents gave it to us. Let me say this before I get out of here. I can remember my mama coming past the corner. I'm on the corner shooting dice, drinking and everything else. And my mama looked at me and said, boy, you need to be on some white man job somewhere. Because that's how they was brought up, that you should be on a white man job. They was brought up that you should be on a white man job somewhere. That's what she said. She could tell me that. Boy, you need to be on a white man job somewhere. There you go. I mean, I'm just telling you what it is. That's truth. That's the truth that they knew. That's the truth that they thought they knew. Because they couldn't grasp new ideas. The only thing they knew was that. That's why we got left behind. We still, we're sending our kids to college to be a better slave. We don't teach our kids, we don't send our kids to college to come home and start their own companies. No, we send them to college to be a better slave on a white man plantation. Corporation ain't nothing but a plantation. This is where you send them to. Oh, my child make $100,000 a year working for such and such and such and such. Now, if they make $100,000 a year on that job, that company make 300 times what they make. The sports team make 300 times what they pay the athletes. Look it up. This is the truth. The truth can stand alone. Look it up. They make 300 times what they pay that player. These corporations make 300 times what they pay you. That's all I'm saying. Look it up and you'll find out it's the truth. That's not my interpretation. That's what the truth is. That's the truth. That's what the truth is. This is the Few, the Proud, the For Real TV. Look it up and you'll find out that's what the truth is. That's not interpretation. That's what the truth is. Think about it. The corporations could not survive if they didn't make that off you. These sports teams couldn't survive. How am I going to pay you $100 million a year? I'm going to pay you $100 million a year to run a ball, to run with a ball. I've got to make $300 million a year to pay you. Simple. Off just you. I got to make $300 million off you to pay you $100 million. Okay, that's not the case all the time. You can't go to college for. I'm not saying that, Dre. That's not what I said. So you're missing. Cause you're missing my point. That's not what I'm saying. I understand all that, Dre. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you can't go to college to be an entrepreneur. Have the one, okay, since you brought that up. Go to college to be an entrepreneur, right? Have the ones that's teaching you never owned the company before. Now, when you get a chance, Dre, I want you to look up Dr. Boyce Watkins on YouTube. He's a professor that worked in these colleges. He worked at Syracuse, Ohio State, Kentucky. He worked in them colleges. And he'll tell you, the ones in there that was teaching him when he got his degree, you understand what I'm saying? Had never owned the company before, but they're going to teach me. That's what he said. But they're going to teach me. But they never had companies before themselves. They were just professors. They never actually ran companies. That's all I'm saying. I understand what you're saying, Dre, but that's not what I was saying. I'm not saying you can't go to college and be an entrepreneur. That's not what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. That we can't grasp new ideas on our old way of thinking. That's all I'm saying. Okay, well, you need to spend more time with him. Okay? But I know for a fact When I was at community college, the young brothers and sisters used to come get me for for this cracker teaching Black history studies, and that's going there and crushing, because what it was that he was teaching my little brothers and sisters pseudo information. And I would take them right in the hallway and go to the computer and show them that, no, that's not what, no, boom, 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 boom. And then I said, man, do this, do that, do that. Then they would go back and tell him that, no, that's not right. And then he started asking them, well, who, y'all going at lunch, you didn't come back with this. Who y'all been talking to? So sooner or later, he wanted to meet me. Okay? He wanted to meet me. A guy that dropped out of school in the 7th grade. Yeah, he wanted to meet me because of my information was crushing him. His professor, I'm crushing the professor because he was giving my people pseudo information. Okay. No, well, we're not talking about the same in France. That say France? Well, I don't know. Maybe he did. I don't know. I know he deal with numbers. He's good on stocks and stuff like that there. That's about the only thing I follow him on. Anything else, I don't too much listen to him. Okay. Yes, it is. Yes. Yes. It's about I embrace other opinions, but I need to see the facts on them opinions though. That's our problem. We need the facts. That's part of our old way of thinking. That's a part of, we have to have a new world order. I can embrace your opinion, but is it fact? That's all I'm saying. We got to make sure things is fact. We got to make sure what I'm saying is fact. We got to make sure what you're saying is facts before we go forward. Because we might be going forward with some stuff that ain't real. We might be going forward with some stuff that ain't true. That's all I'm saying. I'm always open. When I just told you, let me say it again. Let's just make sure that it's fact. I deal with facts. We know what opinions is, right? Opinions is like what? We all sitting on them. Opinions is like what? We all sitting on them. I work on my cousin. Okay? We all have opinions. But opinions is like what we sitting on. Okay? So that's all I'm saying. I can take opinions, but I like to see the facts though. You know what I'm saying? It's just like going into business. It's just like back to a business plan. A business plan got to be built on facts, not opinions. A business plan got to be built on facts, not opinions. Your research got to be built on facts, not opinions. That's all. But opinions is good, because what opinion does is make you go find the facts. Okay, the facts that the earth is billions of years old cannot be proven factually. Nobody was around billions of years ago. How you know that? How you know it wasn't nobody around? I just told you, look up Annie. Look up Annie. Well, if that's the case, wasn't nobody around when they read the Bible, because according to the Bible, when y'all so-called God made the earth. If there was no people, who was recording? On the first day of this, second day of this, third day of this, who was recording that if there wasn't no people? I'm gonna end on that note right there. I'm gonna let you ponder that right there. No, not facts. No. Like I just told you. Who was writing down when y'all so-called God was creating the earth? Who was writing it down if it was nobody there? He hadn't created man yet. So who was taking the notes? Who was taking the notes? Okay? That's all. This is the Few the Proud of For Real TV. Right, Black at you. I'm going to get on out of here. Okay. What you say, Dre? So again, some. Okay, Dre, you gonna have me going on and on and on. Let me get out of here. This is the Few the Proud of For Real TV. Right, black at you. Right, black at you. Right, black at you. This is the Few the Proud of For Real TV. Okay. Okay, Felicia said, I'm just going to agree to disagree. You have your views and I have mine. It doesn't mean we can't work together. Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah, that's real. That's real. That's real. Okay, Miss Queen says, I mean, are you trying to learn, or are you just going to disagree like you're saying others can't do? I'm confused. It is what it is. It is what it is. Only thing I'm saying, I don't have opinions. I go on facts. Everything I'm saying, everything I say, I could prove. That's all I'm gonna say. Everything I'm saying, I can prove. I could pull mine up and prove it to you. Mine and opinions. Not when we talk about certain things. Certain things, I'm not talking about opinions. When I come in here and give y'all information that I put on here, that's not my opinion. I got that stuff out the streets. I got that from the people in the streets. Not my opinion. This is what the people in the streets gave me. That's what I just want y'all to understand. So don't think it be my opinion when I come over here and give y'all information. I get it from the people on the street. This is what I get, the feedback that I get back. That's all. What you mean? Who said you what? So you can't. So you can prove I can't think for myself. What are you talking about? Nobody said nothing about you not being able to think. What? Because that's what you have said. Oh man, no, I'm not. No, we're not finna do that. No, 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 no. No, we ain't finna do that. This is the Few, the Proud, the For Real TV. Right, black at you. Right, black at you. Much love, peace, and black power. I'm gonna get on out of here.